Hi, this is Jacques from MakuluLinux. This is the newest video clip of the release candidate version 1.2. I'm not gonna go into too much detail on what MakuluLinux is all about. You can, if you want to see the applications and all the default stuff that is installed with MakuluLinux, you're welcome to view one of the previous videos, which is available on our website. What I really want to show is the changes since the last video, which mainly is a lot of customizations and polishing of the distribution. As stated in the last video, this distribution is not, and I repeat, not based on Linux Mint as version 1.0 was. Version 1.0 was basically probably the laying of the foundations. It was more of a learning curve for us, starting out as a new distribution. We needed something to play with, to mold with, something we can use as a base and work from, and that is why we chose Mint. This distribution is based on kernel 3.8.0, I think 19. So the updates since the last video have basically been a lot of eye candy. We've added a bunch of new backgrounds and wallpapers, and also a background for the login panel, which is the one that you see here now. I'm going to log into Cinnamon, and as you will see, the default background now is a hippo lying in a underground parking lot, and the owner is pushing a remote. So yeah, we've added a couple of funky wallpapers that you can choose from. You've got the hippo on the sled, you've got the hippo parking, you've got the hippo nap, you've got the hippo cake, you've got the one that you saw in the login. You could select it as a default desktop background as well if you want, which is the hippo and kids. You've got the hippos in love, which I'm sure will be very popular. You've got the hippo with banana, hippo that thinks he's a monkey hanging from a tree. You've got the hippo in the wild drinking water. You've got also the African version of little cartoon version of a giraffe, a lion and a hippo standing on a little hill with a rainbow, a sun and clouds. So yeah, we've added a range of wallpapers, so the users can swap between those. We've also added Conky as a default startup application, which adds to some eye candy. It just adds to the eye candy of it all. It uses very little resources to run, so which is quite nice, and it gives a lot of useful information on the desktop. As you can see under system, it gives you your kernel version, your uptime, of course your PC name and so forth. CPU gives you a CPU usage, apps that are running currently showing which one uses what resources. Memory is pretty much the same thing, just showing the memory usage, disk space usage, and your Ethernet and wireless information. So that's a nice little addition. This Conky also starts up with all the desktop environments, so no matter which one you log into, Conky will boot up with your desktop environment. The other changes is that we've added the InSync app. InSync allows you to synchronize your PC with your online Google Drive storage. So if you have a Google account, you can sync easily between Google and your PC, which is very awesome. The app will add an applet into your panel, which is very automated, has lots of features in the menu, and yeah, I think a lot of people will love this app. Those that don't know it will fall in love instantly. That brings the free storage space that Makulu offers to 12 gigs. 12 gigs of free online storage space. You have your 5 gigs with Google Drive, you have 5 gigs with Ubuntu One, and you have 2 gigs with Dropbox. The other things we've added actually onto all of the desktops were a few extra applets, like for example in Cinnamon you've got the Windows Preview applet that we've added. In the actual applet list that we've added quite a lot, but we have not activated most of them. You can actually see here inactive. There's quite a few here that is inactive that you can activate if you want to. Same with disklets and extensions. We've had quite a lot of minor fixes with the actual theming and so forth, just to keep it looking standard and to improve on the look. As most users already know from the previous videos, we use the ambience theme. We love the theme, as we've made clear many times. It's very awesome. It's looking very sleek looking theme, probably the best out there. Of course we've added into all the desktop environments quite a lot of theming options, so the user can swap to whichever themes he wants, dark, light, creamy, doesn't matter, whatever he wants to do. There's a lot of options, and of course you can always download more. So yeah, we've improved on the stability as well as the eye candy since the last build. Makulu's running actually more stable, if you can believe it, than it previously did. I think this is just the Steam that's popping up in the background. Steam installer. So yeah, everything's running stable, smooth. I'm very happy with the build so far. I can't complain. Maybe it's just luck that I've just been lucky with building, but there you can see the theme is a lot more standard now. I don't know if it's just luck or if I just have the knack for this, but then you can see Conky also booted up with KDE, but it's running like a dream. Actually, I tell you, I think when this build is done, it's going to really compete with some of the big boys out there. They are gonna have to pull up their socks. I mean, I know they've got a well-established user base, but where most of them only offer stability and no eye candy, we do offer both, as well as the variety of desktops, all working with each other without much issues at all. I think this distribution is going to be very popular, and with good reason. Who doesn't want to be able to log into 4 desktop environments at any point in time? I mean, everybody has their favorite. Some guys like Mate, some like Cinnamon, some like KDE, some like Unity. But every now and then, you feel like a change, and you just want to just change it up, mix it up a bit. And yeah, we offer that opportunity. You can simply log out of one desktop into another, and not lose any of your work, not lose any of your functionality or any of your programs, and just kind of continue working where you left off. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, everything's running well, everything's running smooth. The only thing that's holding the release back at this point in time is mostly a few Cinnamon bugs, because the new Cinnamon 1.7.3 is not released yet, and that is the version that MakuluLinux 1.2 is currently built on. There are a few bugs that we're still busy working on, and working on and waiting for Mint Team for their desktop environment bugs to be fixed. They are sending through updates daily, and so we hope that they fix these bugs so rather sooner than later. But you can probably expect to see a new release within the next week or so of release candidate 1.2. The final build should be done sometime near the end of this month, possibly sometime next month. I don't want to set an ETA date yet, as I'm not quite sure myself. I am happy with the progress. Everything is proceeding as planned, and I don't think the delay will be much longer, possibly 4 to 6 weeks max. Yeah, so this is Jacques signing out of MakuluLinux. I just wanted to post this update just to keep the users informed and show them that progress is being made and that Makulu Linux is still running as smooth as ever. And yeah, I will probably speak to you guys shortly.